For the design part, you're going to measure 55 inches, the length of 55 inches in two places, 55 inches in two places, 55 inches in two places. That's for the length, while their width is 7 inches. The width is 7 inches. So now the width, you're going to fold it into two and stitch it straight. I'm going to sew it straight, and that's going to give us 3.5, both of them. The 55 inches fabric we've got, while the width is 7 inches. After folding into two and stitching it and bringing it out, this is the outcome. So you're going to insert your crinoline inside it. I've already inserted the crinoline inside this 55 inches. And remember, they are in two places. This is the second one. So after inserting it, you stitch it at the edges. I've already stitched this one, both. Take a look at this. I've stitched both sides. This one I've already stitched this side, it remains this side. So I'm going to stitch it. These are the two design parts brought together. I've stitched it in this place together. I see it now. So I'm going to insert it into the Zara cap at the back. Now it's time to make use of the Zara cap. So loose the back of the Zara cap, as you can see. I've loosed it. I've loosed the back of the Zara cap. So I'm going to insert this 55 inches. The design part, I'm going to insert it at the back of the Zara cap. Take it to my sewing machine. I will take it to my sewing machine and stitch it this way. There's the back of the Zara cap. I've already inserted After inserting the crinoline to the middle part of the back of the Zara cap, you're going to take the following measurements. Mark the center of the Zara cap. Here the center of the Zara. Mark the center of the Zara cap. From the center, measure 3 inches and mark it. Here's 3 inches. Mark it or use your pen to identify it. Then you come to the back side of that same line, measure 3 inches. You identify it as well. Then you come to the other side and measure 1.2 from the upper part of this marker. Measure 1.2. Starting from this side, measure 1.2, 1.2, all throughout, 1.2. See this point, these 3 inches you mark from the center part, from the center of the marker. So you mark 2 points. When you mark 1.2 rather, 1.2. You see, and stop here. You see, you stop here. Take the first crinoline, place it this way, and use your pen to hold it at that 1.2. Use your pen to hold it. Place it, and use your pen to hold it at that 1.2. Take note, it's 1. So use your pen to hold it till you reach this point at that 3 inches that you measure from the center. You stop there. Then you slant it upward to the 3 inches you mark from the back of the Zara cap. Then you pin it down as well. You will now start an invisible stitches from the beginning of this marker here. You take a little of this upper part with a little of the lower part. You stitch it down to this place, then you stop. You repeat the same for the second one, but let's do the first one first. For your invisible stitches, you insert the thread, the needle here. You take a little of the upper part You go to the lower part, you take a little, then you bring it out. Ensure it's not showing. You take a little from the lower part, you insert it to the upper part, together this way, then you bring it out. You see that? You insert it this way. Ensure you take a little quantity in the lower part of it, and you pass it through the upper part. Then you bring it out. That's why you're going to do it until you reach this point. This is the outcome of the first one after the invisible stitches. Then I stop it here. We're going to do the second one. And for the second one, we're going to leave like half inches of 3/4 from the first one. That's going to be the distance from the first one, either half or 3/4 inches. So you might measure it in alignment to this place. Then you stop as well. You start it from here, measure 3/4 inches from this first one. Measure 3/4 inches till you reach this point where I stop this particular one. Then you stop it here. So you're going to do an invisible stitches as well with this second one till you reach this point and stop. This is the outcome after stitching the second one. Stop here. Then I'm going to flip it. You start with the first one. Start with the one in the front. You flip it this way, and you ensure flip the first one this way, and hold it down here at the back of the marker with a needle. And run an invisible stitches here. Then you proceed with the next one. You follow the same method, and you run an invisible stitches as well. So bring these two stripes, bring it to the center of the back, and hold it down at the center of the back with your pin. Then you go about stitching it. Now it's time to run the stitches for the bow. You're going to make a running stitches for the first one till the end. You see? You run into this point, then you draw it together, then you shape it the way you want it to be.